Indeed, with hardship comes ease. These sacred words arrive like a gentle breeze on a heavy day. They are not a loud declaration, but a soft, steady whisper from the divine. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, perhaps by a window where soft clouds drift across the sky. Think of a stream flowing gently over smooth stones, its sound a constant calming murmur. This verse is like that water, washing over the worried heart. It does not deny the existence of hardship. Instead, it offers a profound and unwavering promise that ease is not just a distant dream, but a companion that travels alongside our struggles. The beauty of this promise lies in its simplicity and its certainty. It speaks directly to the part of us that feels overwhelmed, tired, and lost in the shadows of difficulty. When life presents us with challenges that feel like insurmountable mountains, this verse offers a hand to hold. It reminds us that no night is so dark that it can prevent the dawn from breaking. The dawn breaking. The verse asks us to lift our gaze from the immediate struggle and to trust in the divine pattern of life. It is a source of profound comfort, a light that flickers gently but never goes out, guiding us through the darkest valleys of our journey. Hardship can feel like a heavy cloak wrapping itself around our shoulders until we can barely move. It can be the long night spent worrying about a loved one's health, the ache of loneliness, or the constant pressure of financial strain. It is the feeling of being stuck, of trying your best, but seeing no progress. In these moments, our world can shrink and our vision can become clouded with fear and doubt. We might ask ourselves, will this feeling ever end? Will I ever see the light again? The Quranic verse responds to this heavy feeling with a quiet, revolutionary truth. It says, "With hardship comes ease, not after hardship comes ease." This small word, "with," changes everything. It suggests that ease doesn't wait for the hardship to be completely over. Instead, it is born in the very heart of the struggle. It is the strength you discover within yourself when you thought you had none left. It is the single moment of peace in a day full of turmoil. It is the unexpected kindness from a stranger when you feel completely alone. The pinprick of light at the end is not the only source of hope. The very air you breathe inside the tunnel, the solid ground beneath your feet, the resilience that keeps you moving forward. These are all forms of ease that exist with the darkness. The promise is not that the tunnel will instantly vanish. The promise is that you are equipped with what you need to get through it. The ease is in the patience you are given, the prayer that steadies your heart, and the trust that you are not forsaken. Instead of desperately waiting for the storm to pass, we can learn to find shelter within it. Look for the small pockets of grace that exist even on our hardest days. Be gentle observers of your own life. Notice the subtle ways that relief and comfort arrive. Allah's help is not distant. It is intimately present, woven into the fabric of our every experience, providing balance and support when we need it most. Imagine a student preparing for a difficult exam. The nights are long, filled with complex formulas and facts. Stress, fatigue, fear of failure. Sometimes, hardship is not a sudden storm, but a long, drawn-out season. It can be a chronic illness, a period of unemployment that stretches for months, the slow process of grieving a profound loss. In these times, the promise of ease can feel distant. The nights feel especially long, and the dawn seems reluctant to arrive. We may pray and see no immediate change, leading to weariness. This is the slow hardship that tests endurance and faith. Ease often unfolds not as a sudden event, but as a slow, gentle dawning. Not the loud arrival of a perfect solution, but the quiet strength when you wake one morning, a subtle lessening of the weight on your chest, a call at the right moment, a voice that soothes frayed nerves, a new routine that brings order, or a small piece of good news planting a seed of hope. This teaches a gardener's patience, water, light, and trust. We may not see results immediately, but ease is taking root. When we are faced with difficulty, our natural instinct is to want it to end immediately. We want a quick fix. We want a sudden rescue. The quiet wisdom of Quran 94.6 invites us into a different state. Sabr, beautiful patience. This patience is not passive resignation. It is not simply doing nothing. It is an active, graceful endurance. The strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when the path is rocky and the destination unclear. Trusting that every step, however small, is forward. To cultivate patience, turn to simple, grounding habits. Prayer or quiet reflection becomes an anchor in the storm. A time to pour out your heart, to share your burdens with the one who understands completely. Communication brings relief. You are not alone. Recenter from the overwhelming problem toward the infinite source of all solutions. Each prayer, a breath for the soul, a moment that renews your strength. Nature teaches patience, align with its wise rhythm. Often, in the midst of hardship, we have a specific idea of what ease should look like. We might pray for a particular job, the healing of a relationship, or a sudden recovery. But divine wisdom is greater, and ease often arrives in forms we never expected. The promise is fulfilled, though the gift may be wrapped differently. Ease may come not as removal of the burden, but as the strength to carry it. You may not get the job you wanted, yet discover a new passion or hidden talent. A fractured relationship may not return as it was, but you may find peace and acceptance, freed from bitterness. Ease can appear in the people brought into your life in need. Support from a neighbor, a colleague, even a kind stranger. Tangible mercy reminding us we are one body. What you receive becomes what you can give, a chain of compassion. Keep your heart open. Small comforts are first signs of ease. Sacred moments, not distractions. As our reflection closes, return to the gentle source of comfort. Bring attention back to your breath. Find a quiet place. Sit comfortably. Simply breathe. With each breath, let the truth sink deeper. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. This is not a life without challenges, but a life where you're never alone, a promise of balance, mercy, and hope. Trust in this divine rhythm, this perfect balance. Breathe. Believe, move forward with quiet, steady patience.